I am so sorry, y'all. I overslept. I just woke up a few minutes ago. Oh, I had a headache. I took something, reclined on the sofa. It was like six something. I said, I'm gonna lay here for an hour. And next thing you know, I was like, oh my goodness. I was supposed to be on at 7:45. So here I am. Well, my voice anyway. Because I still look terrible. So my apologies for oversleeping. Hey, Lyra. I don't know about that, Lyra, because I just they have so many people who are in need. So many people who are in need, and I don't know about that. But I appreciate the suggestion. I'll think about it. I'll think about it. I appreciate it. How are you feeling? I know y'all used to seeing my face, but it's been a rough couple of days. And then today they put the name plaque on my dad's mausoleum, or his space in the mausoleum. So that really sent me into a fit of tears today. They sent me the picture from the place. My mom called to give me a warning first, and then they sent me a picture, and it was downhill from there. Hi, Tracy. How are you? Mercury retrograde been kicking our ass. The AC went out 2 days ago, got it back yesterday, and now today the Wi-Fi. Oh my goodness, what is happening? What is happening? How are you, Tracy? Hey, Kendra. I'm having a hard time staying out of my beloved vampire hours. I don't want to say I don't know what's going on, because I don't know, ever since I've gotten deep in the perimenopause trenches, I've been taking a lot of naps during the day when I'm able to. At night, sleep eludes me, but during the day, it's no problem. Yes, it has been emotional, Heather. Thank you. Definitely a wild Mercury retrograde. Yeah, I didn't, and I had seen, who was that was talking about Mercury retrograde a couple of weeks ago. And I was like, oh no, we got another retrograde coming up. And then it completely slipped my mind. And now you're mentioning it again. And I'm like, okay, it makes sense. It makes sense. But I also believe that retrograde comes through to sweep a lot of stuff out of the way. Because I've been putting money into this car and putting money into this car because, I need transportation. And I guess, the universe was finally like, ma'am, just let it go, please. Just let it go. Yes, I'm a happy member of the We Do Not Care Club. Yes, Lyra, good and very frustrating, but I am trying to be on the very positive side of things because all things considering, it could be much, much worse. Yes, Miss Kendra, are you part of the We Do Not Care Club? Yeah. I've been learning I've been learning, y'all, to do my best to focus more on me, and this car situation in a weird way is going to help me be able to do that because I can't do anything for anybody. I can't help anybody right now. I can't help anybody financially because now I have to adjust what my financial situation is going to be. I can't take anybody around who's lacking transportation because I don't have it. I can't do any favors. So it is a blessing and a curse at the same time. And I'm just trying to look at it as though the universe is forcing me to take a closer look at myself. Yes, Tracy, thank you so very much. I appreciate it. Um, I am going to figure something out. I'm going to figure something out. I'm going to figure it out. Um, he called me this evening, and the estimate is already um, is already over $3,000. So, and he said he hasn't even finished, like, done a total assessment because, like I said, it had a few things going on. So, I'm like, I might as well just, you know, try and find something else at this point. But we gonna see. 61 went into perimeter 37. So yeah, I'm wondering about that. So because you've had the surgery, do you still have the symptoms of menopause? Because I know a lot of people. Yeah, Tracy, I probably am, baby. I probably am because it is one of the, well, it's a Ford, but it's an Explorer, and it's one of the model years that has had, I couldn't even tell you how many recalls on it. So, I don't know. I'm so disappointed in Fords because I have been a Ford girl most of my life. I drove a Ford Aerostar. I've driven several Ford Crown Victorias. I had a 2003 Ford F-150 that went through my uncle and his daughter, had well over 200,000 miles on it, and it still ran well. So I expected a certain something from Ford. I even drove a Ford Fusion for a period of time because my sister had one. And I don't know, I'm just terribly disappointed. Oh, you go straight into menopause. Yeah, Tracy, it is a money pit. Okay, so you go straight into menopause. That must be a shock. That must be a shock. Because some days I feel like I want to jump out of my own skin. Some days I just really, I don't feel like myself. I want my uterus gone, no more periods, because I think I'm in peri and having heavy periods. Oh, Lyra, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Marcos, try eating a dick. I'm so sick of you raggedy ass motherfuckers. Go bother a white person and leave a black woman alone. My apologies, y'all. I'm sorry you're experiencing that, Lyra. I've heard that that can happen sometimes with people, with women going through perimenopause. Thank you, baby. I just went ahead and blocked them. But for me, for me, my cycles have been every few months. So total hysterectomy, when I had it, refused to let them leave anything. Oh, you did a total. Okay. Almost immediate symptoms, refused HRT, unless it was plant based. Now it's power surges, cold flashes, still brain fog, moody. Yeah. I have the cold flashes. The hot flashes, not so much anymore, but I have the cold flashes and the brain fog. Um, what plant based stuff helped you, Kendra? If you don't mind sharing, because my doctor did not want to. She didn't want to put me on HRT. She said it wasn't good. So I do have days where I'm very energetic and I feel like I can go. But I think the biggest thing for me, the biggest symptom for me at this point has been the joint aches. My shoulders, my elbows. My elbows have never cracked so much in my life. It is insane how much my elbows crack. But it's definitely my joints. And I have this weird pain in my foot, which it feels like a muscle has either been stretched or pulled too much. I don't know. I do some stretching to kind of help with that. Yeah, I know. I stopped having a menstrual cycle at 40. Damn, Tracy, mine is still, and I can't track it anymore. So it just kind of shows up every few months. Bioidentical hormones are the way to go, not artificial. Okay, I'm going to look that up, Lyra. Thank you. Hi, Aim. How are you? I can't recall if I ever even took it. Maybe a month and don't recall what it was. Synthetic or plant estradiol. Okay, I'm going to look those two things up. Bioidentical. In fact, let me screenshot. Bioidentical hormones, plant estradiol. Okay. My birthday ended on a good note, thank God. It ended on a good note, thank God. I hope all of y'all are doing well. I hope you find a reason to be positive. I hope you find a reason to get up every day, even if it's small. I know a lot of people in the world are in a great deal of emotional pain for a variety of reasons. So, hi, Nicole, how are you? I get a blood test and see which hormone needs help. But that's the thing, Lyra. The last blood test I got where the doctor tested me for everything, she's like, oh, your stuff is still in normal range. However, I realized I never done a blood test before that to test my levels. So she doesn't know what normal is for me because I never done a test for that before. So what she's seeing might be normal numbers within a particular range, but what's normal for me could be something different. Right, no baseline. Omega 3. Okay. All I was offered was Premarin. I remember that. You scared the doctor. Yeah. Okay, I will get some omega 3. Thank you. Thank you. I just think this whole last year. Hey, Pineapple, thank you. Thank you. You know, hugs are always welcome, especially from you. I appreciate it. I really appreciate it. But I'm just doing I think we're all doing our best considering the vibe of the world is, I don't know. My mom made me refuse Premarin. See, my mom had a complete hysterectomy when she was in her, I want to say 30s, which is why her and my dad proceeded forward with adopting my brother and I, and she never took hormones. She never took hormones. So I'm in some Facebook groups where ladies help other ladies find good resources to help with Barry. I can send, yes, please. I would appreciate it. The world is definitely off its axis lately. Lots of weird energy. I agree, Pineapple. Omega 3 will help. I promise. I've been where you are, and baby, it's not fun, but the omega 3. I am going to make sure I get some. Thank you so very much, Aim. I don't know what I don't know what is going on. I don't know what is going on in the world, and I'm just kind of laughing because it is so it's indescribable. And I have really felt lately like not being around people, not the people that I know and love, but just in general, not wanting to be around people. Because to me, the energy has felt very heavy. It's been feeling very intense. And like I said a few minutes ago, I know and understand that a lot of people are in emotional pain. And a lot of people are feeling helpless and directionless. And I think it's just a confusing time. Oh my goodness, sterilized her at 25. Oh my goodness. Macaroon is supposed to have some menopausal benefits. Thank you so much, Heather. Listen, at this point, I'm going to have a counter full of supplements, and I don't even care because I promise you I will take every one if it will help me feel like a normal person again. Janet takes ashwagandha. Okay, I'm gonna have to try that. If it'll help me feel like a normal person. Yeah, was that? Yeah, no, that wasn't yesterday. What's today? Friday, Thursday. I think that was Wednesday, Tuesday or Wednesday. I can't remember. I was driving and this person was following so closely behind me. I was talking to a friend of mine on the phone, well through the Bluetooth, and I just started screaming, gripping the steering wheel. I had the black woman neck going. I mean, And they hurry up and got from behind me. It was a white man. Hurry up and got from behind me because I know he saw that angry black woman neck. He may not have heard what I said, but he felt it. And my friend was like, "Are you okay?" And I'm like, "No, I'm not okay." I'm like, people are really working on my fucking nerves. Yeah, that is awful, aim. Trump's tower crashing down. Ha! I hope so, Lyra. I hope Dumb goes to prison. I listen. Something, something needs to happen, y'all. I just don't. I just don't know how to take the state of the world anymore. Thank you, Aim. I appreciate it. Listen. I'm doing my best. I'm doing my best. You know, I'm doing my best. So I appreciate the encouragement. I appreciate any advice. Yes, grand evening. So I don't know. Just to kind of discuss some current things going on. Um, well, one particular thing of interest that I would like to mention that I just read about, and it has me wondering about um ascension symptoms and spiritual elevation, and how some people are not equipped to handle the upgrades, because you have so many people. Hello, Fern Webb. Oh, thank you so much. I love you too. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Hello, Supreme Fox Squad. Hello. Thank y'all so much for being here, everybody. I really appreciate y'all. Um, but how some people aren't equipped to handle the symptoms that come with it, and I feel like it affects their mind, and maybe that's why some people are going crazy. So I don't know. I've heard upgrades can be rough, flu symptoms and all. Yes, Kendra, it can be rough, extremely. And I feel like a lot of people are experiencing these things and they don't understand what it is. So that's why a lot of people are just kind of off kilter, off center, feeling a little strange. That's just, my 2 cents. It's just my 2 cents. But what do I know, y'all? What do I know? So season 2 of Paranorleans is coming to a close tonight. Season 3 will be back in October, on October 1st, to be exact, for spooky season. So, again, I'm trying to see with my challenging transportation situation, what kind of content can I provide y'all with to keep y'all interested, because I had plans, and I still have plans, and I do intend to keep up with everything eventually once I get moving again. So I'm in a group about the symptoms. We all support each other. I'll give you the link to, yes, Larry, you are in a lot of groups. Thank you. You are in a lot of groups. But thank you. I appreciate the support. Would you say, Kendra, I would listen to you read a phone book? Hopefully it doesn't come down to that. Hopefully, but hey, if I had to, I would, or the dictionary or something that we could all learn from, for sure. But thank you. I appreciate that. No, no face today, Justin. No face today. My hair looks terrible. My face looks terrible. No, I am just not. I have not been very well put together since yesterday. All my groups are either history, business, travel, or EB related. Yeah. That's good. So yes. So y'all make sure. I don't know if y'all know. I have a whole Parent Orleans playlist with all the episodes since I started. Um, but anyway, I want to hear from y'all. What are some challenges that y'all have been facing, and how are you dealing with them? How are you getting through them? I got lots of knowledge, like a library. That is a wonderful thing. That is a wonderful thing. That is a beautiful thing, I believe. I don't know. I kind of like this not being on camera thing. Cause baby, listen, I'm good and comfortable. Good and comfortable right now. But I'm not gonna do y'all that. I'm not gonna do y'all that. It's 9:30 here. Something I was gonna tell y'all. I haven't seen my porch cats. I'm a little concerned because I have not been seeing my porch cats. I want to say I heard one on the chair the other morning because I have a chair on my porch. Um, but I haven't been seeing them, so I don't know. I hope they're okay. I hope they're okay. Well, hopefully I'll have another vehicle by then, Pineapple, because my car went dead on me yesterday, and the mechanic said the estimates are already over 3,000. So I have to figure out my transportation situation. So yeah, yep. Thankfully, I was by myself. I didn't have any passengers, so oh yeah, it's a long list of stuff, Justin. I've been having issues with it for a while. So, like I said, it's a 2017 Explorer. It's got an electrical issue that is a manufacturer's defect, and is pretty serious because sometimes, well, a couple of times I've been in the midst of driving and it's shut down. Thankfully, I wasn't on the highway or anything. But in order for that to be fixed, they want to charge almost $300, and they're saying that they have to keep the vehicle for probably a week or two because they're backed up with all of the recalls they have going on. So yeah, it's just been. And then I bought the car with a, besides the electrical problem, it had a front end issue that I wasn't aware of. So that's expensive. So, you know, and labor, of course, is not cheap. Kim, you can take my 29-year-old daughter. I'll keep my grandson. Aim. Let me just say I had two sons for a reason. I had two sons for a reason, my baby. God knew what he was doing when he gave me boys. Because let me tell you, my nieces drive me insane. So I'm going to pray for you. Definitely going to pray for you. I had so much I wanted to talk about tonight with y'all. And for the life of me, I cannot recall what I wanted to say. Baby, I wanted all boys to... Well, I'm glad I got my wish. I'm glad I got my wish. Because God definitely knew what he was doing. Hey, Catholic biker queen, lovely lady, how are you? I'm so glad you're here. Kendra, let me tell y'all something about how serious peri and menopause is. Yeah, it'll hit me when I log off, Pineapple. You damn right. I don't have Cash App, AIM. I have Venmo and I have Chime. I cursed Cash App out and they banned me from the platform. I am trying my best to hold it together, Catholic Biker Queen. Doing my best to hold it together. How are you? I'm so glad y'all are all here with me this evening because Lord knows I would be losing my ever loving mind. But something I do want to say. Something I do want to say. Hi Anwar. Something I do want to say though. Since turning 49, I feel like I'm on this threshold because for my birthday, hey KL, how are you? Because I got on here late. That's why I fell asleep. I appreciate you, Biker Queen, more than you know. What you say, Aim? I hear you. Yeah, that was just something I could not hold in. Um, but turning 49, I feel like I'm on a threshold. I was supposed to post the pictures for y'all and I forgot. But I gotten some Chinese food. Well, just a little snack for my birthday. And the fortune spoke to me. And it says something about living your life and letting your light shine or something like that. And then when I got to my mom's house to have a drink with her and the kids, for whatever reason, she pulled out these letters that I wrote to her. One was for Mother's Day, I think 2015, and the other one was in 1993. I was pregnant with Tristan. And I was pregnant with Tristan my senior year of high school. So I was on a retreat for school, my senior retreat for school. I went to a Catholic school. And I was pregnant with Tristan, and I wrote a letter to her and my dad as part of our reflection. So, what you say, Aim? I'm still a baby. Girl, get out of here. Get out of here, Aim. Get out of here, Aim, with that. I'm still a baby. You still a baby, too. You ain't but a few years older than me. But I'm gonna post the pic because I took pictures of the letters, and of course I took a picture of the fortune. In fact, I still have the fortune in my wallet because it really touched me on that day. So I think I'm just in that stage of still figuring myself out and working on breaking free of the previous years of identity that I've had, whatever that means. But that's the word I'm using, identity. The identity that I've had for the previous 48 years of my life. I think in my 49th year, I'm working on breaking free from all of that and really truly identifying who I am as a person and as a woman. And I'm at that point, I believe, where I'm truly finally finding my voice. And I spent many, many years of my life, and I don't normally like to go back and think too much about previous experiences when I was a younger woman. But for many, many, many years of my life, I spent a lot of time wanting to be liked and accepted. And I tolerated a lot from people. I got into relationships because I wanted to be picked. I wanted to be chosen. I wanted to prove that I could be liked by this person. I carried that into adulthood. And I created a lot of situations for myself. Thank you, Biker Queen. I appreciate you. And I'm working on breaking free. I'm working on it. But I created a lot of situations for myself. And I've been big on accountability lately and holding yourself responsible for the decisions that you make. And I think we all have to realize more often that while, yes, we do sometimes find ourselves in situations that are beyond our control, but we also have to take responsibility for the situations that we create in our lives because of the decisions that we make. Kimmy, we need to converse too. I'll drop my email so we can exchange numbers. You are really my little sister and my son. All right, Aim, send me an email, fatgirlfreestyle@gmail.com. But yeah, it's been a process, y'all. And it has to be a process that you go through solo. Now I understand what people mean when they say they had to go off by themselves, they had to isolate themselves. Now I truly understand. You're waiting for your new license to come in the mail. That sounds exciting, Aim. I know you're gonna be excited when it finally comes. I don't know why, but I feel like I get excited when I got my new license. I got excited. I wish I didn't get it in the mail. I had to go to the DMV to get it, but I was very excited, and I'm like, why the hell am I so excited about this? But hey, it's the little things. Hello, Donnie F. Bell. But yeah, I'm realizing that it is truly a solitary process, and I don't know. I'm figuring it out, y'all. I'm figuring it out piece by piece, little by little by little by little, even with creating content, even with, putting myself out there on the internet, what is my contribution? I don't want to just put myself out here and talk about random stuff and not have a purpose. I need to have a purpose moving forward. It needs to better the world in some kind of way. It needs to add some type of positivity in some kind of way. I don't want to just be out here doing and saying random shit. Yes, Donnie, I drink a great deal of water. Kimmy, I can't travel by bus or train or plane without Missy. They want enhanced license now to travel. Yeah, I had to upgrade to aim to that shit, I can't remember what they called it, but yeah. And I have a chauffeur's license. So my license was like, shit, I think I paid almost $90. Thank you, Donnie. I appreciate that. So yeah, I have to have purpose. I have to have, I'm trying to rediscover what I love. And even writing. Like I have these books that I've written, but now I'm questioning, is writing really my purpose? Hey, Legba, how are you? Blessings to you. It's good to see you. Yeah, Lara. That's where I'm at with it. I am really just is is writing even still for me? I mean, I love creating, don't get me wrong. I love creating, but does the manner in which I create need to transform? And I don't want to shut anything out. I don't want to shut myself off from anything. And I truly have been asking God, universe, angels, spirits, and ancestors to guide me to where I need to be, what I need to do. All of these things. I've really been leaning on them very hard. I'm blessed, Legba. I have a few glitches in the system happening, but I'm doing my best to roll with it. You are not on this journey alone, and yes, writing and storytelling is one of your gifts. Don't stop. Yes, Donnie, I'm from New Orleans, my dear. I say oh, Legba. I say oh, I say oh. So I've really been, I've been asking my dad. I've just been asking all my ancestors to just kind of embrace me and guide me and, lead me, because I know I have a voice to say something. I know I'm here and I've been given this voice to say something. I just don't want it to be wasted. I truly want it to be purpose filled. So I'm figuring it out. I'm figuring it out. And as weird as that sounds, at the age of 49, people make this assumption that we are supposed to have these things figured out at a certain point in our life. But something that I have realized, we are in transition. Every few years in our lives, there is a transition point. And some people fight so hard against those transition points that eventually those transition points cease and you're just stuck. There are those of us who we may fight against the transition initially, but then eventually we give in and we go with it and we elevate at these different stages. And when I say elevation, I'm not talking about anything material. I'm talking about spiritually. I'm talking about mentally. I'm talking about emotionally. I'm talking about the things that truly, truly count. So, what you say, Nicole? I'm 53, still trying to figure this shit out. Yes, exactly. Yes, many transitions along the way. So, I want to be in that. I want to do my best to honor these transitional spaces as they come. And I know this, even with my car breaking down, I know this is a transitional space for me. Many of my good friends come from NO Texas support you. Well, thank you so much, Donnie Bell. I really appreciate that. Day by day. Hey, we're both Cancerian and we both turn 4. That's amazing. Yes, Legbar, yes. That is a divine blessing. And I'm happy to share this space with you. Very happy. Hey, Miss Kim, check out a book titled Naming the World by Brett Johnson. It's a book of creative writing, activities that might inspire and jumpstart your creativity. Well, thank you so much. Thank you for that, KL. I just took a screenshot. So yeah, I'm hoping that I can share as much knowledge, hi Janet, as I can along the way. Also remember the great blue heron that came. Yes, you remember that. Yes. Also remember the great blue heron that came to you on the lakeside. Yes, it foretold of your transitional spaces. You are right, KL. And you know what? You know what, y'all? Happy Friday, Janet. Thank you for joining us. Birds have become a significant factor in changes in my life or like messages. I don't know if y'all remember me telling y'all this, and I want to say I posted the pictures, and if not, I still have them in my phone. I'll post them again. But in the months before my father passed, can I offer a creating right? Yes. Yes, KL, absolutely. Absolutely. Because it may help somebody else that's in the chat with us. I hear you, Aim. But in the months before my father transitioned, there was a hawk. It was raining. And that's what struck me as weird because it was raining. It wasn't a heavy rain, but it was heavy enough to where I felt like this hawk should have been in shelter somewhere in the trees. But it was on the fence outside my bedroom window, just sitting there. And I took a picture of it because to me it was odd. It was so odd. And then I go look out. It's all right, Teresa. Good evening. I was late. I was late coming to the party too, baby. And then that same day, just a short time later, and it may have been happening at the same time, I don't know, but in the backyard, now this is at my parents' house, in the backyard, there were these ducks. They were in, because this part of the yard tends to hold a lot of water because the ground is actually kind of depressed, and it is around oh, I don't have super chat enabled, Swampert, but thank you though. I turned all of that off because YouTube takes too big of a cut. So I just turned the super chats and all of that off. But anyway, it was these ducks, and they were around the. My dad had all his bird feeders, and they hang on this pole in the yard, and it was these three. It was 3 or 4 ducks, some odd looking ducks that I had never seen before, just kind of in the water, pecking, eating the seeds and stuff. So I'm gonna screenshot this, KL. Thank you. Um, so there was that. I took pictures and video of that. And then it was the crows and their messages. So birds and mentioning that heron reminded me of all of that. So birds have been, I don't know, especially lately, have been a significant messenger at this time in my life. So I don't know, y'all. It's something it's something. And I'm happy to know that I am connected to spirit. Oh, my sister's website is up. Her website is up. That's the other thing I wanted to tell y'all. For Casa de Milagros, her website is up. I don't know it offhand. I am so sorry. I think it's casademilagros.store. I think. Please don't quote me on that. I just Googled Casa de Milagros, New Orleans. It's at 1120 St. Rock Avenue. And there you go. Check out a book titled Animals Speak by Ted Andrews. Yes, you've said that before. I think I have it written down, or I have a screenshot of it. But Animals Speak. Yes. Thank you so much for the suggestion. I promise you I will follow them all. But yes, my sister's store, her website is up. So that's good news. They finally approved it. It has several pages just on cats. Okay. Yes, my porch cats that I haven't seen in days. I'm a little concerned. I need to spend some time sitting outside and see if they're gonna make an appearance. My cousin told me just get a box for them to be in. He's like, cats love boxes. So just get a box for them to be in. But as the season changes, I'm definitely going to have something for them to be safe from the weather. Yeah, I took a screenshot of it, Kia. Oh, awesome, pineapple. Pineapple sells stuff on eBay, y'all. I'm sure we've mentioned that before, but it never hurts to mention it again. But how is everyone else doing? Do y'all have any good news to share? Does anyone here have any good news to share? If so, please post it in the chat so that we can celebrate with you, so that we can congratulate you. I have to, and I just remembered too, Ruggiero, John Ruggiero. I'm sorry, John, if you see this live. I do not know how to say your last name. I have to respond. Good night, India. How are you? I have to respond. John posted a comment saying that he was having a rough time. I cannot remember what he was having a rough time with, but let's all say a collective prayer for John. He is a subscriber. I have to go and look for his comment. I have to respond to his comment and send him prayers and love. So when y'all think about John, please send prayers and good energy his way. Yeah, they still sitting on my table. Just checking because I've got the kiddos hanging out and paying attention with one ear and one eye. You good, Cal? How you doing, Miss India Jackson? All right, Pineapple, congratulations. You lost 10 pounds. All right. Okay, that's good. That is good. Congratulations. Congratulations. I'm proud of you. I'm hoping I can share my own weight loss victory soon. I was given a head tilted young rat girl who chose the name Ditzy and her sister Simone. Hope your kitties are okay. I hope so too. A head tilted young rat girl. Like an actual rat, Kendra? Thank you, KL. John, if you see this, we are praying for you, my baby. That's good, Pineapple. I'm proud of you. That's another thing, too, y'all. When I'm. Oh, that is so interesting. I hear rats are very smart. Thank you, Heather. Kendra found out from the vent that head tilts may mean ruptured eardrums from ear infections. My pup just got over a massive, massive ear infection. Oh, wow. Why are so many people and pets suffering from ear infections these days? I swear I've heard so many people talking about ear infections, either for them, their children, or their pets. I hope they find the problem, KL. I hope it gets figured out. Does anyone have any other news they would like to share? Does anyone need prayers, good energy, well wishes for anything? She had an ear infection and they got her treated, but the tooth can stay. Oh, okay. Oh, wow, India, that's crazy. Pineapple. ah, Pineapple. That That just tickled me to my soul just now. My pup has a clean bill of health. Nothing. Oh, thank goodness, KL. Yeah, that made me think of that King of the Hill episode where Hank had to go and get a prosthetic. He had to go get prosthetic cheeks because he had been practicing for a lawnmower race, and he had been sitting on his tailbone, so it was causing him a lot of pain. So he had to go get prosthetic cheeks. That was a funny episode. Intermittent fasting seems to be working for me. Not that I need to at this time because, oh, you're on blood thinners. If we go deaf from ear infections, we can't hear the lies anymore. Well, that's a positive spin on that, KL. Thank you so much. Yes, Pineapple, he had to get prosthetic cheeks. It was two little saline bags. Yes. Two little bags filled with saline. It was hilarious. And the doctor, the, the doctor was like, he gave it some kind of, fancy medical terminology. And Hank was like, what is that? And the doctor goes, Mr. Hill, you have no ass. It was so funny. Oh my goodness. Got two clots on oral. Oh my goodness. Oh, Kendra, I am sending lots of love, baby. Lots of love and prayers. Oh my goodness. That is a lot. I remember after my dad had his stroke, he had to get the blood thinners, the shots in his stomach for a while. Yeah. I don't know. Has anybody else just kind of been not really intentionally changing the way they eat, but like not, and when I say intentionally, I mean not in a way to where it's like, oh my God, I have to stop eating this or that, but changing the way you eat in a sense of certain things just don't appeal to you anymore, or when you do eat them, they taste weird or they make you feel weird and it just kind of turns you off, and I'm like, I can't eat that anymore. Is anyone else experiencing that? The tumor area in my leg swelled up again. A couple reasons and slow blood flow. Oh, Kendra. Oh, Kendra. I'm sending you lots of prayers and love, Kendra, because you have a strength. You have a strength, my dear, that I admire for sure. You have a strength that I admire. And to be able to still laugh and smile and still have such a pleasant disposition with all of that, you are truly a blessing. After a car accident, oh goodness. I went off dairy for a few years and most allergies let up. Back eating now because I love cheese and protein. I don't drink milk anymore. I do my best to limit cheese. And my next thing is ice cream. You welcome, Kendra. I love you very much. But my next thing is ice cream. I'm getting away from ice cream because it just, I don't know, it has a weird taste to me now, almost like it doesn't have a taste. And I don't know if it's because I had COVID. I don't know if it's because of the perimenopause. I just don't know. I have had to intentionally change my diet to more salads, natural raw vegetables, and I've noticed I have a much different energy and not feeling so sluggish. I cut out soda pop for 2 weeks also. Oh, that's awesome, Nicole. That's awesome. Yeah, I have some things that I am working on shifting. AZ banded intermittent fasting. Yeah, someone else said that they were doing intermittent fasting. That has helped me a great deal in the past. So, yeah. Well, that's good. Y'all are having, it seems like more people are shifting towards better health. So that's good. Yes, and you use it spiritually as well. That is correct, Easy. I don't drink much soda, but gotta have my prebiotic and probiotic drinks. I get the prebiotic sodas from time to time. They are good, but I keep um, apple cider vinegar with the mother. I always have that on hand, and I also have different things that have been pickled. I keep the juice in case I need a sip or two to kind of help balance my gut bacteria. I've lost the desire to eat large portions. Yes, I fast every day until 12 noon, drink lots of water, and eat small salads. I feel bloated and lethargic if I don't. Yes, pineapple. I stayed in the hospital for a year, caught gangrene in my knee where the motor bone. What? You were in the hospital for a year? Wait, what motor burned a hole in it, Therese? A car motor? Wait, what happened? Jesus Christ. That's good, pineapple. I guess it helps that you're not here for us to go to Dots and IHOP and eat pancakes and shit. And go to Joe's and eat beignets and all that. Goodness, Teresa, how did you heal from that? Oh my Lord. And do you have any long lasting side effects? Had a stroke last July, was in the hospital for 2 months. Good now. Oh, thank God, AZ. Thank God, AZ. Thank God you made it through. Wow, y'all are some warriors, man. Y'all are some warriors. No, it's helping me too. It's helping me too, pineapple, because I've been cooking lately. It hasn't been anything major, but you know, I done started cooking again, so that's good. So that is good, pineapple. Trying to learn new ways to battle the neuropathy in my feet. Does anyone have any suggestions for neuropathy in the feet? Any suggestions that might help with that? Right brainstem. You didn't go to the hospital for 24 hours? Good Lord. Yes, the car motor fell on my right leg and had a hole the size of your foot. Oh my God. Oh my goodness, Teresa. Oh my goodness. That's why you had, man. Ooh. Thought it was allergies, didn't have normal symptoms, dizziness. Well, what finally made you go, AZ, if it felt like allergies? Oh, Teresa. Back and total body pain daily, but I am a trooper. You are indeed a trooper, Teresa, because let me tell you, baby, that's that's a lot. You couldn't, my wife and I couldn't swallow. Thank God your wife spoke up and finally took it. You couldn't swallow. Oh my God. That is such a weird, dang, that is such a weird, I mean, thank God you went, but allergies, you thought it was allergies. That's so strange. That is a strange symptom. Definitely life changing. I mean, she could have really lost, I mean, man, you could have really lost your leg. Jesus Christ. Being in the hospital for an entire year, I could not even imagine, Teresa. God bless you. Yeah, thank God. Thank God. I noticed something about a lot of you guys that are subscribed and who regularly join the live. I noticed there are a lot of you who have been through some very traumatic events, but yet y'all don't seem to let it take anything away from your spirit. Compression. Okay, so like compression hoses, compression socks, and stuff. Thank you, AZ. You see that pineapple? I find that a lot of y'all are, it doesn't change your disposition, it doesn't affect your spirit in any way. I found out in February 2024. Heard about pulmonary embolism. That all I heard about pulmonary embolism was incorrect. You had a pulmonary embolism, Kendra? I thought it came with um like difficulty breathing is one. But y'all are just so, just to continue on what I was saying, y'all are just so strong and y'all don't let it change y'all spirit. Y'all don't let it dampen y'all spirit. And I know a lot of times y'all are in pain, y'all are in discomfort, y'all have had a a long challenging day. And y'all come here and show up for me, and y'all encourage me, and y'all encourage each other. And I just want to say I am so grateful, so very grateful for this space that we are in together. And I'm so grateful that y'all are here to share your energy and share encouragement and positive energy and positive vibes, because we all need those kinds of connections. We all need those kinds of connections. And that's why I say we are a tribe, because I sincerely believe that the universe is drawing us together. Yeah, I heard horrible breathing issues, incredible pain, and you don't make it, and that's just one. Wow. I don't like coconut at all, but my daughter got me to drink Bai coconut and strawberry water. It has many antioxidants. I'm finding it very helpful. I'm like Della Reese on Harlem Nights. That is what. Got to get up from here. That's right. Got to keep on keeping on. You won't let me quit, so I'm damn not. I hear you, Pineapple. I won't let you quit. You won't let me quit. You can't do it. Can't do it. I hear you, Teresa. Got to get up from here. Yep. Yep. We're the tribe you belong to. Yes, Miss Dory Johnson. Amen, amen, amen. I am grateful for y'all, because let me tell y'all something. A lot of days I spend just kind of in my mind, and I think about y'all. I read y'all comments, how supportive y'all are, and a lot of times that's the only thing that gets me out of my head, because I have a place to show up to. I have people to show up for. And that is, I'm discovering a part of my purpose. One tribe, one love. Absolutely. Absolutely, Pineapple. And especially in the times we are living in, where there is so much set to divide us. But I believe more and more people are realizing that as human beings, we are more alike than we are different. The powers that be want us to be enemies of each other when really they're the enemies. We should be allies, because when things happen, we don't count on them to help us. When they had the floods in Texas, it was regular, ordinary people that came together. Divided we fall, united we stand together. Exactly, Easy. It was regular, everyday people that came together, that helped each other. Even with people who are, struggling with different things, it is the community that comes together and helps them, raises money for them, connects them to resources, gives them supplies, different things that they need. It is the community that does that. And I think we need to realize that and lean on each other a lot more. And I understand it's not everybody, but there are certainly more good people in the world than bad. Absolutely, more of us than them, yes. And they're doing the shake and ant business on us, yes. But I don't think that they're going to prevail. I don't care what it looks like, y'all. I don't care what it looks like. They're not going to win. And that's just that. Regardless of what it looks like. Regardless of what it seems like. They're not going to win. Because there's still too much good in the world. What kind of videos you working on? I have to. It's not necessarily of. Well, I do have one video that I'm working on. One of my little candlelight stories, and I don't know if I'm gonna post it tonight. It'll probably be posted tomorrow. But I do have my last episode of my podcast, Paranorleans, that I have to post. That'll be episode 12, and that's the end of season 2 until October. So Paranorleans will be on hiatus until October 1st. Or October, I gotta check the date. But I will have a video, a candlelight story time video posted over the weekend for y'all. Yep, the creator of existence itself loves humans, and yet you cannot mention his name to humans because they get uncomfortable. Hostile tried to explain away hearing Jesus. Weird, I know. Well, we all have our beliefs. So, baby, it's hard. It gets hard most days. Life's a lot. Enjoying it. Don't be too serious. About everyone else but yourself. Everyone can bring something to the team. Oh yeah, I mean, listen. I wholeheartedly agree with that, and that's why I am glad for this positive space here. I'm glad for this positive space, this positive community that you all have created. It's been awesome. Right, so for today's awesome. Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. So, yes. What? I'm a huge bitch. I know how people feel. I'm new here. Hello, Josh. I hope you're feeling. I hope you're feeling well. I hope things are. I hope things are, you know. I don't know. How are you feeling? It's 10:27. Y'all see how fast this time passed when I get on here with y'all? Heard of the vampires in Nola, the monastery. Yeah, they're all over the city. Some in very low places, some in very high places. You just got to be on the lookout. Got to be on the lookout. And keep your ears and eyes open. I was in one of sad times when I first came across your channel and awesome members, Miss Kim. Very grateful. We are very grateful for you, Kendra. I'm so glad you found us, and I'm so glad we found you. Because again, we need each other. We need each other. Oh, Kendra, and whoever else is still here, did y'all see the interview I did with Mother Denise from Our Sacred Stories? If you didn't, please go watch it. But that's something else I have to do. And I have another video I have to post because I have a video of Ashley and I. Ashley and I talked about some things at the store. But Mother Denise with Our Sacred Stories, I am going to go ahead and cut the video up a little bit into maybe like a try and edit it into like a 15-minute video because I really want people to hear what she had to say about Marie Laveau. And there's a couple of other things that I want people to hear her talk about. But I'm going to leave the really, really good part in the original video, in the hour-long video. So if you want to see the really, really, or listen to the really, really good part, you're going to have to go listen to or go watch the lengthy video. But I am going to kind of chop it up just to make it easier for those. Because I understand not everybody has the attention span. Excuse me. To sit for an entire hour. So I'm going to cut it up into chunks. Hello, some people say. So yeah. So since I'll be home this weekend, since my transportation again has faced some difficulty. After years of research, we finally found my maternal grandmother's lineage in Kentucky. I jumped on a flight and had a reunion with connections that gave my mom some peace. Her mom died when she was 3. Oh, Nicole, that is so beautiful. Oh, wow, that is so amazing. Oh, man. I know how important that can be. I understand. That is a beautiful thing. Congratulations. Congratulations on making that connection. That is awesome. Thank you for sharing that with us. It's 10:31, y'all. I'm about to end this live. And I don't know. I'm probably going to wander around the house a little bit, probably do a few things. And I will see y'all again soon. I don't know. I may go live again tomorrow. If not tomorrow, then Sunday. I'll make a post and let y'all know. There's something about Southern folks that makes you feel connected. I feel so disconnected in LA, but that reunion is what I needed. Yes, Nicole, you definitely. Thank you, some people say. That's awesome, Nicole. My dad's family is from Western Kentucky. Oh, that is so beautiful. Yes, Nicole, you definitely need to make it a point to try to make connections with people more often to kind of balance out that feeling of being disconnected. So, well, that is beautiful. I will see y'all again soon. I will probably make a video or make a post if I decide to go live again tomorrow, but y'all just keep an eye on the channel. I will be, of course, posting this weekend. I have stuff for y'all, so I want y'all to know. Good night, Teresa. Thank you, my baby. Love and hugs to you too. You have a wonderful night. AZ, thank you for joining us. Thank you for sharing your story. We appreciate you for being here. Into my family, or at least had by her family in Kentucky 2 years ago. She found her family in Kentucky. That is amazing, Kendra. Okay. Please keep us updated. Please keep us updated on how that goes. All right, y'all. I want y'all to have a wonderful night. Have a pleasant Saturday. And please, please, please keep in mind that somewhere in this world, somebody loves you. And that somebody is me. All right, Legba, thank you so much. Oh, I gotta reach out to you, Legba. I gotta reach out to you, my baby. You're gonna hear from me soon. You do the same, AZ. Y'all be blessed. Have a wonderful night. I love each and every one of y'all. Peace and blessings. And I will talk to y'all soon. Have a wonderful night.